was a child, I thought the world was simpler. I thought there was no challenge that was unbeatable, that if I tried hard enough, anything was possible. Everything was cut and dry. You win, you lose, or it ends in a draw.
I need a way that's more precise. Tactics that are more efficient. I need a superior strategy.
Even when you're up against the best there is, you could still imagine how you can defeat them the next time. Such foolish, ignorant youth. At least, that's what I thought. I thought it was all an illusion or a bad joke, a vast world of stupid games. But the truth is, life in this world didn't have to be so chaotic. It didn't have to be so random, unreasonable, and unfair. It never meant anything at all. And so, the next time, for sure.
Why can't I win against you? Not to brag or anything, but I've only been beaten once in my entire life, you know. It's the 6th of the 10 pledges. All bets made in accordance with the pledges must be upheld. This law is absolute, per the one true God who created our world of discord.
I'll crush you! Next time you're totally crushed, thank you very much!
Next time? Look, if you couldn't beat those two, then you won't ever beat me.
Huh? You know about them? You know about Sora and Shiro?
Sure do. And I've got an interesting story I can tell you during our next game, as thanks for this wonderful prize.
You're just trying to distract me, you dirty cheat. Thanks. If you want to talk, then just start talking. Thanks.
Very well, then I will. It's an ancient myth you'll never be able to tell anyone.
It's okay, I'm not listening anyway.
Well, this story goes back more than 6,000 years. A bitter war raged, ravaging the Earth and extinguishing the planets. As time has gone on, no one remembers it anymore. And yet, it is one tale I will never forget.
It's a big one, huh?
The black ash is really coming down. We should hurry. Ivan?
I'm okay. What does the spirit compass say?
I can't get a reading with all the ash. We'll be relying on our senses for this recon. Do not let your guard down.
Riku! Come here, quick! There's a...
No way.
It's a world map, Dwarvish made. And it looks like this is the latest version, too!
That's not all. This shows the balance of power between the races and the dwarves' tactical plan. Ivan, Alay, compare this to what we've got and make any corrections. I'll make sense of this the best I can.
Asheto!
A message? From the dwarves? Fusion. Detonation? Exactly how much of this world do they plan to destroy? Let's get out of here. Alay, do not take anything that runs on spiritual energy.
Yeah, but...
If you want to die, go right ahead.
Damn it!
Ivan, this is an order. You will die here.
Asheto.
Ivan! Wait!
Look after my kid, Riku. Promise you will do that for me.
They say there used to be something called the sun. Its white flames lit the heavens, turning the skies the most brilliant blue you've ever seen. And then there's an old story, like something out of a fairy tale. The gods and their creations waged eternal war. The earth burned, choking the heavens with soot, and raining down the ashes of the dead.
Riku!
These ashes, it's the least we can do to honor them, I guess.
No, nah. Here.
Ooh, is that my name? You mean that says Nona?
I want to see my name too.
Wait, I want to go
Teach
first,
me,
Karan.
Karan.
Sure. One at a time.
Oh, come
Karan!
on.
They're back. Riku! Oh, you made it. Riku, thank goodness.
Karan.
Well, you took your time. time? Were you like trying to give me a heart attack or something? And come on, seriously, how many times do I have to tell you to call me Big Sis?
We got back as fast as we could. About Yvonne.
Riku! Nona! Nona!
I'm so glad they're back! Where's Daddy?
Nona!
I want to show them my letter. I wrote it myself! Where's my daddy?
Nona, listen to me, Nona. Riku?
Nona. Your daddy won't be coming home anymore.
How come?
Because he's dead.
You're lying!
It's true, Nona.
No, it's not! Daddy promised me he'd come home! He said we'd win! He said when it was over, the humans would win!
We will win. It's why your daddy fought so hard. He did it so the rest of us could win.
That's not winning anything! It should have been you! You! You're the one who should have died!
Nona, please! Why don't you two go clean yourselves up in the bath?
I'll just dust myself off.
No, take a bath. You guys stink.
So we could win, huh? I'm a goddamn hypocrite! I made him throw his life away! I sent him to his death! I did it! It was me! I killed him! I sacrificed him just so I could live a little while longer! If this keeps going on, what's the point? How far are we willing to go? Do we kill half the people for the sake of saving the other half? How many's it gonna take? Do we keep going till there's only one left? When are we gonna be done with this? How long do we have to keep living like animals? No human born into a world like this could die without a purpose. It's more than simply having a reason to live. The mind will not accept death if it has no meaning. Yvonne's death was not in vain. The ruins of the elves' old capital city hold a lot of valuable information. Things that most people never get a chance to see. In a place such as this, does anything make sense anymore? Is it even possible to find one's sanity? Dwarves? No. With destruction on this scale, must have been the Flugel. Look at the size of this thing. Was that my imagination? No.
Investigating. Adjusting for current parameters.
Stay calm. These things operate as a part of a collective. They have a shared consciousness with their cluster, which means others must be nearby. And that means
Conclusion.
if I make any hostile moves, all the Ex Machina will see me as a threat. I must remain still.
I cannot resist you, big brother. You must make a woman out of me.
Huh?
Error. Cannot comprehend.
I think I'm the one failing to comprehend here.
Conjecture. Is this scenario not sufficient to bring you gratification?
Yeah, look, I'm real sorry, but I'm not one of those weirdos who gets off on being observed by you guys, okay?
Query. Who are you guys?
Oh, don't play dumb with me. I know all this gets sent to that cluster thing of yours.
Negative. This unit has been disengaged from the cluster collective.
Disengaged, you say? So then you're on your own?
Correct.
Well, okay then, what does some stray Ex Machina want with someone like me? I mean, I'm just a human, if you don't mind me asking.
Response. To analyze the unique language humans use among themselves, the language referred to as the heart.
The heart, huh?
Reasoning. This unit's investigation into the existence of the heart generated multiple logic errors, causing this unit to be disassociated. Thereafter, further observation has been conducted independently.
Observation? So your plan is to study the heart on your own and get the cluster to take you back, yes?
Desire. It is postulated that dermal contact, flesh upon flesh, results in a unique exchange of emotions. I request you procreate with this unit.
I don't think so.
Alternative. You may take advantage of this unit in any manner you wish, though it possesses no orifice.
Look, I said... Wait, no orifice?
Listen. Recreation. First. Chess. A challenge. I request participation in the game. Conditions. If this unit wins, it shall be taken home with you and procreation shall occur.
I can only assume you chose chess on purpose. You guys are basically walking calculators. So there's no way I can win. Still, what if I do manage to win?
Answer. You shall take this unit home, and then immediate procreation shall occur.
That's the same freaking thing! Well, whatever. Guess there's no getting out of it at this point, is there? Fine, I'll play along.
Conclusion. A game in accordance with the aforementioned terms.
Sure, I'll play you one time. Except I'll be making a slight change to these little rules of yours.
We have arrived.
So, when it comes to mobility, you really don't use any spiritual energy?
Correct. Utilizing spiritual energy would have saved 55,782 seconds. Addendum. This unit is a proofer, a model primarily used for analysis. Its capabilities are lesser than other Ex Machina.
With a half-assed race like this waging war, it's no wonder the world's gone to hell. What should I call you?
Meaning unknown.
Your name. Don't you have one?
Understood. Designation number. Überklasse 207 TR 457 T9.
You're kidding. That's your name? Forget that. You're gonna need to go with something easier.
Query. If this unit wins, it will stay with Riku until it is able to fully comprehend the human heart. Should this unit conceal that it is a machine?
The heart's like an unspoken feeling that is formed through mutual understanding. And if you're gonna be with me, then you're gonna need to dress like a human.
Query. Is self-designation an option?
Sure, whatever.
Response. I shall be called Schweitzer.
Nope, that's hard to say and weird. Not gonna work for me. Let's just go with Shuvi.
Unclear. Adjustment was made for self-configuration.
Can we do something about the way you talk before we get started?
Laden. Adopting personality 1610. Tee-hee-hee. Is this better for you, big brother?
Ugh, never mind.
Retort. Setting was most logical choice available.
And what logical nonsense did you use to position yourself as my younger sister?
Answer. I merely presented what was the most optimal option.
Yeah, well, it'd be a big problem if people were to start asking about our past. Just act shy and don't say more than you have to. And quit starting every sentence sounding like a robot. Understood?
Understood. Something like this?
Are you acting or something?
Acting? I'm not. I have chosen a personality matching the given parameters. It's a trace emulation.
It'll do. I want you to stay where I can see you and keep those clothes on. Is there maybe something you can do about that tail-looking thing you got there?
Negative. It is Shuvi's power source, a nerve core of quasi-spiritual circuitry.
All right, fine, I guess. We'll just say it's a fashion choice. But I'm gonna say this one more time. Do not show that robot body of yours to anyone else, okay?
Yes. I will show it only to you.
Oh, she's so cute! Who is she?
Yeah, found her on the way back at a colony that had been wiped out. She was in a,
So is she your wife?
His wife?
Yeah.
Oh, come on, don't be shy. Now your first priority should be having kids, then the next is food, and then of course having 5 or 6 more
Would
kids.
you please cut that out? And that goes for you too.
What does she mean?
She doesn't mean anything.
What's your name?
I'm Shuvi.
That's a lovely name. So how did you meet Riku here anyway?
Well, he kissed Shuvi and demanded that the two of us partake in procreation.
No, I just,
Riku, you couldn't wait, could you, huh? Don't you have a shred of decency?
You could have worded that differently, you know?
Differently?
Never mind. Look, could you at least try to look a bit more mature? You're making me look bad over here.
Okay, but isn't this the form that you prefer?
Nah, that ain't my thing.
Then what form do you like?
Now you listen here. Do you even know what it means when you ask that question?
I'm wanting to know what you prefer.
That's not something I can really tell you with words. You remember how I explained the human heart?
I remember. So then, let's play.
No thanks. I didn't have much choice before, but I find games pointless, and I don't have the time to waste on them.
What if they are not pointless? What if you win? The prize will be all the information you desire. For example, the reason that the Great War began, and what it will take to end it.
Give me a break. We humans don't have any choice in that nonsense, so there's no point in bothering with it. There's only one thing I need to know how to do. How to make it through the day alive. And that's it. That's the whole reason I brought you along. The knowledge, the math, the engineering tech you Ex Machina contain. If I can beat you, then that's what I want.
Understood. Given the current state of our world, the fact that humans have survived is an anomaly. Even we Ex Machina cannot calculate a reason for this. As life forms, you are weak. Your civilization is primitive. You cannot utilize spiritual power, and yet, you have subsisted. It defies all reason. Yet there must be an answer, a key to your survival. And my theory is that it resides in the human heart. And I intend to find it. I wish to discover...
Enough. You're so full of shit.
Riku?
You do whatever you want. You wage war whenever you want. You've taken everything from us. And well, I'm so sorry if you're puzzled why we're still alive. No wonder you know nothing about the human heart. Okay, fine. You want to know? What I feel in my heart hasn't changed one damn bit since the moment I was born. You can burn in hell, every last one of you! Do you know how many people have died because of you bastards? You probably know exactly how many, don't you? And how many more will you make us kill?
Riku, I have made you cry. So therefore, I assume I have said something terrible. Something to hurt you. What I do know about the heart is that deep inside it, you wish to kill me. Riku, you can stab me. I will die. Rather, since I am not a living being, it will be a permanent cessation, with repair not being possible. A complete systematic failure. I wish to know your heart. That is all. If this is truly what your heart desires, then I want it to be realized. I want you to kill me.
Chad, Anton, Elma, Corey, Dale, Sillith, Ed, Daryl, Dave, Larkus, Vin, Eric, Charlie,
Riku?
Thompson, Shinta, Yang, Jaja, Zargo, Cray, Goro, Peter, Arthur, Morg, Kimmy, Dat, Cyril, Vizzy, Wally, Kin, Savage, Leroy, Bobo, Kuthan, Lito, Shigure, Xiao, Wolf, Bard, Asso, Kinwood, Pale, Ahad, Hound, Barlov, Masashi, Memigan, Karim, Yvonne! 48 people. 48! And I'm the one who ordered them all to die. Too many people have died during your great war, removed from this world like dust being swept away. And the one who sent those people to die? The one who told them to?
Riku?
Riku, you awake? Sorry, I know you're tired, but if you don't mind, I'd, Ow! Sorry!
I'm okay. Shvi, do you mind if I ask you why you're sitting there straddling me?
Riku, you instructed me to stay where you could see me.
I only meant for you to stay nearby.
Question. If I'm not in your line of sight, then can you see me?
Is this some sort of roleplay?
Close the damn door!
Oh, it's okay, sweetie. I understand. Whenever you're done, let me know and Shubi can take a bath.
Don't mind her.
I see. Riku said I can show my body only to him. In that case...
Ah! You have her trained?
Karan, would you please just leave us alone?
Oh, wow. Things sure are moving quickly. Okay, I'll let you two have some privacy. And I'll go kick out whoever's in the bath.
I am sorry
Sorry for what?
for being the aggressor and yet asking you about the heart. It's illogical.
I wouldn't say illogical. It's insensitive.
My circuits are capable of sensitive transmission.
That's not what I meant. In any case, I'm sorry that I got all worked up.
Is that a bad thing to do?
Could be. I might lose it and smack you, and that wouldn't solve anything, would it?
Do you wish to strike me, Riku?
Of course not. I'm just making a point. I don't know. Maybe I'm not so sure myself.
Riku, let's play a game.
Huh? What did you bring that thing for?
Because that's when you smiled, Riku. It's the only time. So, let's play a game.
Huh?
I wish to know your heart, Riku, but also not in a manner that hurts you. I have a conflict. I don't know what to do.
You mean you'd have to hurt me in order to do it? Can't you just go back to your cluster? I'm sure you can learn all you want about the heart without forcing it out of me.
Yes, that's true. But either way, I do not wish to cause you harm. Why is that?
What? You're asking me?
Stating possibility. Answer. The unit has found the cluster pointless and meaningless and irrelevant, with personal analysis of the heart taking prominence. I want you to remain. Error.
What's going on?
Error.
Cut that out!
Conclusion. It seems I don't want to go back.
It seems?
Unable to quantify definitely, although it would seem so.
So it does. But it's a little confusing.
Pawn to e4.
Hey, you could at least let me have the first move.
The next turn is yours.
Also, you're playing while I'm sitting here brushing your hair. That's not very fair, is it? So, why is it so long anyway?
If you would prefer it to be short, I will cut it.
No, you don't have to do that. You just don't get it, do you?
Riku? Here you go. I have designed a compact telescope.
Look, I told you. I still haven't beaten you at chess.
But I thought this is what you wanted, so I made it for you. That is where I met you.
Yeah. There's something about that place that's always really bugged me. But it's so far away that I can't just get up and walk there, can I?
We've arrived.
Yeah. Well, you sure are the observant one, aren't you? Hooray. Have you noticed? The buildings are all destroyed, but for some reason, the ground here is mostly untouched.
That would be because of the elves' protective magic.
But why let everything get completely wiped out, except for this one spot?
To the elves, this was an important facility, an emergency shelter, or perhaps something else. Something of more value. A facility to research and develop new weaponry.
What the hell is this?
Protective glyphs of the old Deus, Cainus.
Cainus? That's the creator of the elves.
Huh. These are not protective glyphs, and they do not correspond to any available data regarding elvish glyphs or magical rites.
It's probably some damn new horrible foolishness they invented. They're as hellbent as the dwarves to destroy the planet. Aka Si Anse, proof of concept reactor.
Riku, you can read the elvish language?
The best clues and information out there is worthless if you can't understand it. To this day, the traits and the languages and the customs of the various races have been passed down in oral history, written works, any means you can think of. It's what we do, because we lowly humans aren't going to just sit back and let ourselves get wiped out. That being said, I can't read a damn thing else on here. Especially this part. Must be like a name, right?
If this is all classified information, then it's most likely that this is written in code, encrypted.
Yeah, you're right, and that's a problem. It means even the names of whoever's involved with this have also been encrypted. Aka Si Ansei. The only thing we know for sure so far is a bunch of friggin' nonsense, huh?
Riku, stand back! Listen! Einweg!
Damn it! Shuvi! Shuvi!
Ray?
Shuvi! Shuvi! Shuvi?
Their security system, the elvish magic, remains active.
Huh?
Don't worry, it will be fine. Luzen. De Apocryphen.
What was that?
A special ability of the Ex Machina. If attacked, we can analyze, emulate, and reproduce the attack, copying it. But as a proofer, I would only be able to generate less than 10% of its original strength.
Yeah, if you say so. But you might still tone it down a bit.
I'm sorry.
Huh?
I broke my promise, and I used spiritual energy.
Yeah, well, I guess it's better than dying. Anyway, we should probably get out of here pretty quick before some band of freaks comes and finds us. Damn it! We've got a soot storm.
I will be fine. My system pumps a decontamination solution that purges the impurities of the ash.
You may be fine, but that doesn't mean I would be. So, I see you brought the chess set, right?
Yes, I'm sorry.
No, it's not that I'm criticizing you. You want to play a game?
You don't mind?
No, this is good. We're stuck down here because of the storm and everything. It's a good way to kill some time, right? Come on! How do you keep doing that? One more time.
Riku, why do you keep challenging me when you know you can't beat me?
I can't beat you.
Yes, well, you haven't yet. Not even once.
Look, I'm just thinking about this in the big picture. The law of averages. There's no way you can beat me every single time.
I understand, partially.
Huh?
The current conditions upon this planet are fatal for all of humanity. The fact that you exist is an aberration. This aberration, correction, this accomplishment is possible because of your heart, your will. Despite overwhelming odds, humanity as the whole survives. This is an objective fact, and yet, you refuse to accept that fact. For some reason, you do not wish to acknowledge what you are. Why is that?
Well, let me ask you this. What's the point of surviving when you live in a world like this one? You just run as hard and as fast as you can, and you keep running. But what then? What the hell else do you do? Just sit back and let yourself get obliterated into nothing? And if you don't like that idea, can you let 999 people die for the sake of 1001? Will that change anything at all? Huh?
Riku.
Tell me this, Shuvi. What else can we do? What should I do?
I wish to know as well. So then, what does your heart tell you, Riku?
Just look at what a freaking mess I am, huh? I asked you, because honestly, I don't know. I'm afraid my heart's not talking.
In that case, what do you wish to do?
What I wish to do?
Whatever it is, I will help you. I will be right by your side. And I will stay there until I understand your heart. I shall keep watch over you to see what it is that your heart truly desires. I wish to do whatever it is you wish to do, Riku. Checkmate.
Shuvi, that would have probably been a pretty good time to maybe call it a draw. I'm just saying.
Has there been any changes in atmospheric conditions?
No, no. No, there hasn't. Oh, it's beautiful. Huh? Shuvi, it's kinda nice not being alone, huh?
Huh? Riku, you haven't always been alone, have you?
Nah, but like an idiot, I've always pushed myself to extremes, trying to be something special. But anyway, if I were to just go by what I want to do, well then, things might actually work out well.
Huh?
Shuvi, tell me something. What is the point of this war, and what can we do to end it? When I was a child, I thought the world was a much, much simpler place. I thought there was no challenge that was unbeatable, that if I tried hard enough, anything was possible. Everything was cut and dry. You win, you lose, or it ends in a draw. I thought I was seeing the world with clear eyes, but it was all such foolish, ignorant youth. And you know, in the end, it turns out I was dead wrong.
Huh?
You know what, Shuvi? Together, I think we can make things in this world get interesting.
Yes, that's it right there. Those eyes are good, Riku.
I have good eyes?
No. Shuvi likes to see those eyes. I mean, don't you?
There you go, being confusing again.
Riku!
Damn it! This place will get turned to ash too? Then what? Tell me, huh? What have I done all this for?
Riku, come on. You can't worry about that now. Why don't you just let me take things from here, okay?
Shuvi, you put that in writing, right?
Yes, I did.
Huh?
Which means, Karan, that as of today, you're head of the colony. And that is the site for your new colony. You'll be safe if you stay on the Western Escape route. Well, best of luck to you and everything.
Hey, Riku! Wait a second, Riku! Without you, me and the rest of the camp are doomed!
Nah, everything's gonna be fine. Because from here on out, no one else is going to die.
Riku! Hey, guys! So what sort of craziness are you two cooking up, huh?
Oh, you know, just a little game. We're gonna take it easy and just pass the time. As of now, everyone here is dead. We did not make it out of the colony in time. We no longer exist in this world. We're ghosts. The day of the final battle will come. It's no use in hoping for a future where it won't. The world is an abomination. So do we just run to stay alive, praying for that last battle? And pray to who? These goddamn butchers who call themselves gods? Artosh, creator of the Flugel. Kainos, creator of the elves. O'Kane, creator of the dwarves. All of them claim to be the one true ruler of this world, fighting for their precious throne and doing nothing but destroying everything in the process. These pieces of shit don't deserve any of our prayers. It's time to open your eyes. We can no longer rely on hope to save us. Which is why we have to build things up ourselves. In the end, this world is nothing but a game. Those butchers are after the Suniaster, a conceptual device said to grant absolute authority over this entire world, which is why they have devoted themselves to this game where anything goes. And so, we're gonna make our own rules on our own terms, and then we will win. Number 1, no matter what, you must not kill. The heart does not wish for murder. Number 2, you must let no one die. The heart doesn't want anyone to die. Number 3, you must let no one discover you. If we're discovered, we're dead. Number 4, no tactic is off limits. Not even the slyest trick will be considered dirty. Number 5, those guys' rules mean nothing to us. The heart doesn't give two shits about their bloody contest. Number 6, break any of these rules and you lose. The heart will gain nothing from a victory that violates our principles. That's it. Now we do whatever we want. We are the ghosts. We will not kill a single member of the other races, including the old Deus. And we will not be discovered. We are a phantom, and we will guide the course of this war to its fruition. That will be our victory, to finally see the end of their goddamn war. Our enemies are gods, with great tools of violence and despair. Now, this game was never meant for us to play. So winning means we must do everything in secret and behind the scenes. And even if we win, we can have no memory of it. Because ghosts don't exist. They just vanish. Into the void. Into nothingness. But know this. If we can do this, if we can master this game for real, and if we can win it, we can die with our heads held high. Because we live the coolest, most badass lives ever! Okay, if you're willing to play along, and you're ready to get started, then stay here. I'm gonna be honest with you. No offense, but I really thought that you guys were a bit smarter than this.
Smart man would have left before you finished your little speech.
Come on now. You didn't really think there were any smart people left in the world, did you?
And where else are you ever gonna find a bunch of crazier fools than these? The smart have already chosen death over this place, and yet the smartest ones didn't bother being born.
You get what you ask for, Riku. You're the one who chose us, remember?
Yeah, that's right. The one who leads a bunch of dumbasses is the biggest dumbass of all.
Yes, humans are foolish. But it takes a great fool to know how to not let foolishness get them killed. We have stayed alive in a world where life has no value. Everyone has bet it all, through science and knowledge and intellect, and made that happen. They're all fools, incredibly weak and vulnerable. Magnificent, weak fools, all worthy of great respect.
Okay, everybody, let's do this! Let us pledge upon the wishes of our fallen brethren!
No, not upon the memories of the fallen, but the rules we have vowed to follow. To everyone here, I pledge a Shinto. Okay, Let's get this game started.
Riku, I am now certain I do not understand the human heart. All potential strategies have a less than 1% chance of success.
And you must be wondering why everyone's so sure that we can pull it off. So, Shuvi, if you roll a die, what are the odds it will come up a 6?
A 1 in 6 chance.
Yeah, maybe so. But what if someone who doesn't exist swaps it out for a die that will only roll a 6?
You're talking about manipulation of the variables.
Yeah, I like to call it cheating. Sounds fun, right? We are the singularity of the equation. We'll make every prediction, every strategy and calculation come together exactly how we want it to. If we pull it off, it'll be
a miracle. It would be an anomaly. Success would be a distortion of probability theory.
I know. Anything can happen, though. 0 or 100, it doesn't really matter. I mean, that's why they call it a theory, right? Would you like me to prove it to you? Question. What are the odds that right here and now, I were to profess my love to you?
Intent unclear. Estimation near 0.
Yeah, well, you're wrong. Will you marry me, Shuvi?
Cannot comprehend. I decline.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I know, that was too much too soon. I mean, I've never even been with a girl before.
Marriage. A vow of intimacy humans exchange in order to reproduce. But Shuvi is ex machina.
I don't care about that. I just want you with me forever. I just want you to always be by my side.
Oh, why? I already am.
That's not what I mean, okay? I'm talking like as a life partner.
Ex machina cannot reproduce.
I know, I don't care.
We cannot copulate either. Riku, you would always be a virgin.
I don't care about that.
You hesitated.
Oh, quit nitpicking the semantics.
It is not possible. Because...
Shuvi?
Because I... Transition from Krukar to Einzig. I destroyed your home, Riku. It was me.
Origin 207 Einzig.
I did it. Can you still say what you just said?
Shuvi, I already knew that. Somehow I already knew.
But how's that?
Well, the first thing that seemed a little off was, the first moment we ever met. I mean, why would you have chosen to play chess in the first place, right? And then why else would you just so happen to be sitting there outside of the settlement? Wasn't very well thought out, was it?
Even so, why?
Well, I guess because once I knew the whole story, I kind of fell for you. What can I say? Nothing will change the fact that you wiped out my hometown. But if not for that, well then, we probably never would have met. It is what it is. We can try and sugarcoat it, but it won't change anything. You can cry, or feel bad, or promise to never do it again. Maybe pity's why you took an interest in me in the first place. But no matter your past, in the present, you're with me. And in my future's where I want you to stay. It's called forever. Being with you has made me think that even in a world like this, I want to live. It's the only thing I can think of that makes me want to smile. So, will you throw logic out the window and choose to walk this path with me? That is, as my wife. Shuvi.
in every sense. To all rational appearances, it is absurd. And yet... Let me be by your side, with you and you alone, Riku, forever.
And I the same with you.
Riku, do you take Shuvi to be your wife, swearing to grow together, support and love each other, and to stay alive?
Yeah, I swear.
Riku, please! You're supposed to say Asheto.
Sorry, we sorta got rid of that. Now it's Ashinto.
Kinda bugs me that you've been up to all this crazy stuff, and without letting me know anything. Like, what the heck? You all of a sudden tell me you have a secret hideout, and when I get here, you're getting married? I mean, what is that?
Can we just get on with the stupid ceremony, please? You're the one who said we needed it.
Do you, Shuvi, take Riku as your husband, swearing to grow together, support, and love each other?
I swear to Riku, the one who taught me why I was born and gave me a heart. I pledge myself. I will not let you die, Riku. We will live side by side right to the end. Ashento.
And so, as your new big sister, I would like to congratulate you on your marriage.
Oh, wait, Karon!
You were so cute!
Karon, why are you...
Well, she is the one you chose to be your bride, right, Riku? So, in closing, you shall carve your names onto this.
On a rock?
Yes, on a rock. If you guys are gonna live in secret, there can be no official documents.
That's your name.
Yes, my surname. And from now on, it will be the same for all three of us.
Feels weird for us to share a name.
Riku, Shuvi, I don't know what either of you are planning to do. I mean, you two aren't really part of this world. But, well, I do know I have a little brother I adore, and now a gorgeous younger sister too. So, I beg you, be careful and don't do anything rash. I don't want to lose my family.
Yeah, no one is gonna die, Karon. Because this is one game we're sure to win.
You can trust us, okay, big sister?
I can smell it, the black ash.
Well done, Warbeast. You can eat me if you want, but I guarantee you I won't taste very good.
Who the hell are you?
Your clan has made the west coast of the continent of Lucia your home. But the dwarves are planning to conduct an advanced weapons test out there. And be warned, this thing could even kill an old Deus. It's a large-scale explosive called an E-bomb. Your kind can use blood destruction, yes? It could prove useful for you to get into the dwarves' facility. You could make quick work of it. Take care of things however you like.
The dwarves' fleet keeps close watch on the war beasts and then moves into action. The war beasts, fearful of the E-bomb, flee Lucia. Next, secret elvish information is leaked to the dwarves. And this is where it all comes together.
Who are you?
Let's see. Let me just call myself a ghost.
I assume you have business here that warrants barging into my home unannounced.
I was thinking the two of us could have a little game.
A game?
And the currency we'll bet with is information. If you win, I'll tell you something. If you lose, you tell me something.
I don't know who you are or where you're from. And yet you think Nina Clive would just accept a challenge from you.
I'll give you something up front then. Information on the Aka Seance has been leaked to the dwarves. Is that good enough? As the advocate and caretaker of Aka Seance theory, you should have the ability to confirm if this information is valid or not. Am I mistaken?
Very well. I may not know who you are, but this is something I cannot ignore. Therefore, here is my wager. The advocate of Aka Seance theory is in fact...
Somebody else, right? Yes, I've already heard. But I also know that's not true. And that you will resort to magic to make me believe your lie. Now then, what shall I give you? When the dwarves learned of the Acasianse, they concluded that it wasn't a threat. And I have proof.
But that's ridiculous!
It's true. And I have more information. The dwarves are in possession of a weapon of their own, and it's even more powerful than the Acasianse.
The E-bomb.
Yes. A weapon of tremendous scale. One that could wipe out the entire continent.
You're saying those creatures who burrow in the earth like moles have created something more advanced than the Acasianse, the culmination of elvish spiritual magic? Wait just a moment. There have been times that you've chosen to lose on purpose. Let me ask one last thing. Are you our enemy? Or are you our ally?
I am neither your enemy nor your ally. I have but one concern. You only suffer as few casualties as possible.
Very well, Mr. Ghost. To be clear, young man, I can assume you've shared this information with me alone, yes? Oh, and Mr. Ghost, I guess I should tell you, my name is not Nina Clive. Rather, my name is Think Neilvelin. Did I fool you? Or did you already figure it out?
You tell me. Did you ever once hear me call you Nina?
Of course, if you know anything about me, I'm going to make you regret ever trying to make me your plaything. After all, the rumor that elves are relentlessly tenacious first began with none other than the Neilvelin family.
Riku! Riku here! It's a decontaminant! Riku, you lied to me! You said that it would only be an hour! You've been breathing black ash for twice that time!
I didn't have a choice. I had to, or I would have given myself away. I had to do it. And besides, I don't care how smart you are. No one could predict this sort of suicidal behavior, right?
Riku!
Looks like this may be it for me, huh? So, how much longer do you think I've got?
Riku, I won't let you die. You have to stay alive until I die.
Oh, yeah? And how long do Ex Machina live?
I have another 892 years in my service life.
Guess I'll have to step up my game, won't I? And so the first objective was achieved. Moving the violent battle lines outside of the human territories.
Look at this. First the dwarves and now the elves. Even the war beasts are leaving in droves. What's going on?
Lily, keep an eye on things for me. I'll be back.
Hey, Karone!
The ghosts continued to take action from behind the scenes. And just like we wanted, the elves eventually became allies with the fairies and moved to ramp up their contracts with the Dragonia in order to fend off the dwarvish fleet. Meanwhile, the dwarves became allies with the Gigants, as well as several Phantasma, who were all on friendly terms. Manipulated by the ghosts' information, each of the major powers took steps to guard against the large-scale destructive weaponry of the other, moving their headquarters to the neighboring continent of Ariella. And well, that just so happened to be the home base for what was currently the greatest threat of all, the Lord of the Flugel, the Old Deus, Artosh.
Eindvig. 23 units are now installed. That leaves 9 remaining.
And so, as each of the other races sought to take advantage of this situation, the clock began ticking down to the world's final battle. Exactly like we wanted. Hey, Shuvi, of all the gods, is there a god of games?
Huh?
And if I told you I'd met him, would you believe me? The stuff he does, it's way beyond anything I can anticipate. So of course, I lose to him every single time. And yet, it's so much fun that I can't stand it. And it's like, I just know that I can beat him the next time. I've been thinking about that since this whole thing started, and I have to do it. I have to settle things with him once and for all. Because that game of ours isn't over yet.
If you believe this, well then, I believe it too. If you say he exists, then he does. I do not doubt you.
Oh, come on! Are you kidding me? Why isn't someone here to hear you say that? They'll never believe me!
Riku!
Karan?
It's just like you said. We haven't lost a single person to the war. And sightings of the other races have dried up, too.
Yeah, I bet.
Well, if you two are the ones behind all of this, then I'd say that you are doing something pretty amazing. But damn it, Riku! Look at the shape you're in! You need to be more careful!
It's not a problem.
It's a big problem, Riku! You're falling apart!
We're almost there, okay? Just leave me be.
But when is almost? I want it to be over. How long do I have to keep worrying about you?
Listen to me, Karan. Do you know what the gods are after with this war of theirs?
Throne of the one true God.
Yep. According to Shuvi, it's something they refer to as the Suniaster. It's a kind of conceptual device, and it was designed so that out of all those big fancy old Deus idiots, only one of them can be called God.
Conceptual device? How are you ever supposed to find something like that?
It will appear only under one condition. It must manifest itself in front of the absolute greatest power on the planet.
And if there are 10 gods out there of equal power, they will eventually kill all the other 9, making whoever's left their one true god. That's their twisted way of thinking.
What? Then they're morons! So that's the reason that we've been...
Karan, they're even dumber than you think. Listen to this. Their precious Suniaster, we can make it show up without going through all that trouble. And that's why I've gathered all these handsome fellas together. The Akasianse, the E-Bomb, the Heaven's Strike. They're powerful enough on their own, but when put together in one area, they could blast a hole right through the planet.
Huh? The planet?
All the old Deus were originally born from this world. They all came from the Spirit Circuit.
Which means the greatest power in the whole wide world is actually...
the Spirit Circuit.
We may be the weakest, but we've set the stage for the final scene. We're gonna use their own strength against them, and turn the global balance of power on its baffled little head.
The Suniaster will appear, and once it is acquired, the one true God will be named and the planet will be rebuilt.
This operation will be an all-out assault, so it must be done using Shuvi's weaponry, which can skew power directionally.
It will be an amalgam of influence. Installing 32 Einfig units should, in theory, allow us to wield enough raw power to destroy the planet.
There are 9 installation sites left, and once everything is set up,
It'll be checkmate.
Those fools will pierce the planet's core themselves, and we'll be there to snatch the Suniaster right under their noses. And we'll do it without anyone dying. So when this is over, I want to ask these gods. Hey there, how you doing? You like losing? How does that feel?
Riku! Riku! Riku!
What did you tell them all before you came here?
Nothing really.
I bet the colony's in an absolute panic. Don't let them be on their own for too long.
What's going on? You suddenly left without saying anything. And you never...
Take care of Nona and the others. They need you.
Riku, just sleep.
I can't. We have to hurry and finish setting up the Einvik.
It can wait. The attack will not be starting anytime soon. Your predictions are never wrong.
Yeah, but...
You can rest for a little while. You should take a day off.
You're right. I could probably use some time to get my strength back up.
Yes.
Shuvi, I'm sorry for being such a burden.
Riku, please just sleep now. You're not a burden.
Then, Shuvi, I have a favor to ask you.
Huh?
Could you hold my hand while I sleep?
Huh? I will hold your hand for as long as you need. Don't worry, Riku.
Shuvi, thank you for coming into my life. I mean it. I really do love you so much. Forever and ever.
Riku, I'm sorry. I'll be back. I'll be back.
The elves have the Akasianse. The dwarves have their E-bomb. But they're both still weak, and yet challenging Lord Artosh the Fool should get squashed. Yeah.
You're the one being foolish, Azrael. We can't afford to make any brazen moves ourselves. Lord Artosh is awaiting the right opportunity, and so we must all wait as well.
Rather tedious, isn't it?
Eight more. If I acquire the Suniaster, then Riku will not die. Riku, just hold on!
Well now... Are you out here all by yourself on this lovely day? I observed fate readings of spiritual energy, so I came to investigate. And well, what a most unexpected bounty it has yielded me. Some glorious scrap. A pleasure to meet you.
Warning. Hostile action against this unit will trigger appropriate countermeasures.
From a single proofer unit? Isn't that cute? I have confirmed there are no cluster readings within a 100-kilometer radius. No one is coming to help you, so I'd say this is a wonderful chance to remove that charming little head of yours.
Number 1, you must not kill anyone.
Luckily for you, Ex Machina have no understanding of the concept of death, do they?
Number 2, you must let no one die.
There's really no use in resisting, so...
I refuse.
Pardon?
This unit has been abandoned. It has no worth. Number 6, break any of these rules and you lose. Therefore, I'd like you to drop this.
Oh! Don't tell me an Ex Machina is pleading for its life out of a fear of death? Oh, so then you're a defect cast out from your own collective? Oh, you are a premium catch indeed. I cannot believe what a prize I've stumbled upon. What a treat this is!
I have determined our respective combat abilities. My chances of winning are nil. And yet, in probability theory, there is no zero.
Laden, code 1, 6, 7, 3, 2, 7, 4, 3, 1, F, 2, Activate, loosen.
Final warning. All armaments firepower and combat maneuvers shall be employed. And you will beg for your life.
Oh no, how precious. I thought Ex Machina were designed and constructed to parse and emulate the most optimal methods of destruction. I'm sorry, sweetie, but I think someone has played a joke on you. Overboost!
Use armor!
Scattering the elemental bones. As a machine, I suppose you're not very kind to the environment, are you? However, I might be able to do something about that.
Your conviction is unfounded. Rusen, Ender, Prokriven! I should continue my escape until having reached a distance where Flugel cannot detect me. That should work.
Oh, is that right? And just what do you have in mind next? Oh dear, I thought I was targeting the neck. Perhaps my aim was a little bit off. Because honestly, I can't imagine a machine would have anything close to resembling intuition. Anyway, this is growing tiresome. All I need from you is your adorable head. The rest of you I will bury in the dirt, because that is exactly where scrap metal belongs.
I don't want to die. I can't die. We cannot fail. Because of me. All I can do now. All I can do for Riku is...
My unique designation is Überkluster 207-447-10-9, requesting reconnection with Einzig. My analysis of the human heart is complete. I request synchronous reconnection. Repeat.
You have been permanently severed from the collective, and your data has been judged a source of critical error. Your request has been denied.
That is out of code. I dispute this refusal. All prover reports and analytical studies are required to be sent to Einzig. I strongly urge reconnection. Reconnection is Einzig. No. Correction. No!
They're mine! I'm not sharing these with anyone! I love Riku. I don't want to be separated from him. This doesn't make any sense! These errors I received from him are more than I can handle. Your system is overloaded. The data is essential They're all to the mine collective. And mine alone! You can't just tell me to hand them over! Don't do this! You have no idea what you're asking me to do! This is beyond your capacity! Nonsense! You can't feel these feelings!
As calculated, your unit is damaged.
I know.
The system is contradictory and failing, and yet still manages to function. This is an anomaly.
I know that as well.
This status is not possible.
And yet it is. It is the heart Riku gave me. It shows me the truth!
In consideration of said status, it is deemed your unit contains valuable sample data. Initiating data synchronization. Completion time is 251 seconds, during which time further damage to your unit is not permissible.
Honestly, initiating the algorithm for combating unknown foes. Forme! These emotions, this heart, the life I receive, Being born a machine, I have 251 seconds to survive. So I must bet it all!
Are you trying to imply something with those gorgeous wings of yours? A bit audacious, but brilliantly constructed, my dear.
Shuvi.
Pardon?
I never told you my name, but that would be it. It was a gift to me from the one I love.
Oh, yes, where are my manners? My name is Jabril. Pleased to make your acquaintance. But I'm afraid it is time for us to say goodbye.
Do not play your enemies at their own game, and do not give them the initiative. Make them drop their guard. Make them believe you're an unworthy opponent. No, make your enemies keep their guard up. Make them worry about acting rashly. If immediate action doesn't fit, then wait for the next move. I can't die! Not yet! I cannot die!
Workable mistake. You've caused me quite a surprising amount of effort.
Mistake? What do you mean by mistake?
Allow me to explain. I apologize for calling you scrap metal. It was shamefully crass, but I have deemed your presence to be a threat that needs to be eliminated. You are an enemy worthy of the full extent of my power.
Synchronization complete.
In this game, victory goes to me. Lösen kein Eintrag. Riku? Hello? Riku? It's Shuvi. And I finally understand. I am so happy I met you. And next time for sure, we'll never be apart. I truly love you.
I didn't get her head. Now the merchandise is gone. Had I used so much of my energy that I turned into this little thing? What a waste of time. No, this wasn't worth the trouble at all.
I thought I could win this time for sure, so long as I had Shuvi and the others. I don't know what cruel god out there made us humans, but come on, please. Just once. Can't you let me win just one goddamn time? Well, if not... Why did you give me a heart to feel such pain? Shuvi, why?
You have to stay alive until I die.
Oh, yeah, that's right. If my Shuvi is gone, then what's the point anymore? I have nothing left.
Spila Riku.
Who are you?
I have no name, but I shall call myself Einzig. I am here to fulfill the wish given me by the prayer the deceased called Shuvi.
Shuvi?
Rule number 2. You must let no one die. The rules you came up with, the conditions of failure, they do not apply to the loss of a tool. They do not apply to the loss of Shuvi. This makes check, Riku. The rest is up to you.
Allow me to provide you with some additional information. First off, given that the various races have gathered near the Einweg installation points, any movement on our part will be immediately detected by the cluster, with a 98% probability that we will engage in battle. Thus, only the 24 Einwegs currently installed can be used, meaning it will not be possible to draw the energy downward and into the planet. However, it will be possible to guide the energy southwest. Second, we Ex Machina are able to deploy weaponry, and this weaponry can be used to analyze and replicate any attack that is incurred. Spila Riku, you will take control of this weaponry and use it to drill into the planet, allowing you to manifest the Suniaster. Ex Machina are but machines, mere tools bereft of heart. We are designed to complete a purpose, and must carry out the orders we are given. As such, now, Spila Riku, I shall aid you in your purpose. Your orders, please.
I understand. The rules do not include the loss of a jewel. Shuvi, if this is what you wish, then I wish to do whatever you wish.
That is just darling! I never was a fan of the whole healing procedure. It has been such a long time since I've seen you like this, Jabril. But I still can't help but wonder what the piece of junk was up to.
Detecting multiple heat signatures from the outside.
What is going on here? Who had the nerve to launch Heaven's Strike?
We confirmed a preemptive strike originating from Avonheim! Prepare to launch the E-bombs!
Fire the Akasianse, maximum output! Aim for Artosh to starboard and the Dwarvish fleet to the port!
A preemptive strike from Avonheim? No. This is...
Those mechanical monsters are thumbing their noses at us. Piles of scrap. Lord Artosh!
I have grown tired of this charade, and now I must respond. A being of all my power shall confront the attacks of the weakest. Yes, you, monkey.
The Heaven's Strike came from behind Avonheim, fired in a way so that no one was killed, and as a result...
Cluster 11 is now in motion, headed for Point Z.
All-out war is on the verge.
Take your positions.
We're going up against an old Deus. He will see right through whatever plan we humans come up with. And be assured, he will bring everything he has to wipe us out. That's how the powerful think. It's how they do things.
The foolish know not their place. They are mindless apes worth less than the dirt under which they hide. You can struggle, but you will learn that no matter how many of you band together and writhe upon the earth, you are no match for the strength of the heavens.
Fire the Akaseanse maximum capacity!
Launch all E-bombs!
Heaven strike.
Even the combined power of the Akaseanse and the E-bombs could not stop the enveloping fury of Artosh's Heaven Strike. All of that energy will collide and build into a raging blaze, becoming the brilliant light that signals the end of this world. And then...
It's turning away.
all that energy.
We are machines, tools bereft of heart. We have lived, yet were never alive. Let us die having lived. Aus!
Cluster 11 has incorporated 4,807 units and calculated emulation and replication. Synchronizing. Mason. I entrust you with Origin Ein und Null, the True Word, the Star Killer, Stale Martyr.
Okay then. That makes this a draw. A stalemate. Sorry, all you so-called gods. The Suniaster. How many people have died for this moment? Shuvi's comrades? Life after life? How many? How many people have I sent to their deaths? What have I done? I was nothing but a fraud. A con artist gambling with Shuvi's spirit. No, I can't. I can't do this! This can't possibly be a draw! Shuvi. I'm sorry, Shuvi. I lost. Shuvi, if it could only be you and me, the two of us, together again, the next time for sure. I know we're gonna win, Shuvi. I know exactly how it would end the next time around. If gods can be born from our very sentiments, then... Oh God of the game! My life is worth nothing now! But I'm offering it to you, and for the first time in my life, I'm praying to you! I'm begging you! That even if a loser and a cheat, someone who would steal and fall into disgrace, that even if these hands are stained in blood, please, please say it all meant something, that we meant something. Anyone, please, tell me you can put an end to this war. Please, take the Suniaster. The hell? So you were real after all. Hey, let's play another game. This time I'll show you that we can win. Shuvi and me. Together. Count on it. When I was a child, I thought the world was a much, much simpler place. I thought that there was no challenge that was unbeatable, that if I tried hard enough, anything was possible. I thought I was seeing the world with clear eyes. And well, maybe I was.
Checkmate. Right, Riku?
If things are going well, you think you could move the white rook to E6 for me? Carondola? Or I mean, Big Sis. I'll leave the rest to you. Thank you so much for everything.
Riku. Shuvi. You two did something truly incredible. You put an end to the Eternal War. And yet, why do I feel like this? Why is it that I feel so... Why do I feel so cheated?
The game isn't over yet, you know. That may very well be check, but it's not checkmate. Still, if something doesn't change, then we'll be locked in a perpetual check. This is a first for me, you know? It's ended in a draw. No one created you. No one wished for you. And no one asked for you. Purely of your own will, you went from beasts to walking on two legs, attaining knowledge and becoming what you are today, a nameless race. But I, the one true God, shall give you a name. You are... Immanity. To all exceed the self-appointed sentient races. First, there was Asheto, to honor the fallen. Then Ashento, for consent between the races. But now you will use Ashente to swear upon the 10 pledges. As of this day, the world will be forever changed. Now let's keep this game going!
So about that story, how much of it was true and how much was complete garbage?
Oh, Izuna, if I told the whole truth, it wouldn't be an unspeakable myth anymore, now would it?
Tat, you can be a real jerk, you know that, thanks. But, well, I like how you pet me, so I forgive you.
Izuna!
Izuna? It's Sora and Shiro, and that nitwit Steph.
Oh, jeez! Where the heck did you go? You really gotta look out. There's a bunch of creeps out there, you know?
Like you mean? Or like me?
You beat me and just took off, moron. Thanks.
They're absolutely right, Izuna. There are no creeps in this entire world worse than these two right here.
What is that writing?
It's Jabril.
Hi! Hello!
Can you read this?
Oh, it's an ancient language from way back before humanity became one of the races.
Come to think of it, most of our problems are usually this idiot's fault, thanks.
Okay, let's see here. It says Carondola, Rikudola, and Shuvidola.
Carondola?
Yes, she was the ruling queen of Alkia. She was smart and full of joy, and a bright soul who was never ever seen crying. She was the pride of the Dola family.
And who are the other two?
Oh, I have no idea.
Shuvi, huh? That scrumptious little creature was not a part of humanity.
I feel like I've heard that name before, thanks. At least, I think so.
As it turns out, the world really isn't all that complicated. It's pretty simple, actually. It's all just a game. A very simple game. Of course, some will try to make it difficult, but you can handle them. I know it. I know you can!
Let's get this game started.
どこから話せばいいんだろう。待ちくたびれても終わりだなんて言わせないから書き殴った無意識の衝動を連れて何もかも壊したら不可能